Tata Trust is holding a crucial meeting to nominate a successor to the late Ratan Tata. Sources say that his half-brother Noel Tata will be heading the trust. The philanthropic entities that hold about 65% stake in Tata Sons. Meanwhile, it is Mehli Mistry who could get a permanent trustee position. But for more details, let's go across to my colleague Anurag Joshi now joining in with the details. Anurag, so Noel Tata all set to be part of the Tata Trusts. When is that meeting likely to begin? When will it end? And will a final decision be arrived at by end of the day today?
The Tata Trust, which owns 66% equity stake in Tata Sons, is having a board meeting today. And this will be to consider the next chairman to succeed Ratan Tata, who passed away this week. Now, sources have told ET Now that the name being considered for the chairman's post is that of Noel Tata, who is one of the trustees. While another trustee on Tata Trust, Mehli Mistry, is likely to be the permanent trustee of Tata Trust. And this is the key trust, which is the Sir Ratan Tata Trust, in which both Noel Tata and Mehli Mistry are currently trustees. And this is the change that is likely to be announced today. So that's what the sources are telling us.
All right. Thanks very much, Anurag, for getting us all of those news updates regarding the succession planning at the Tata Group. So Noel Tata, as my colleague Anurag Joshi was mentioning, is in the running. In fact, he is the topmost contender to be part of, to be the chairman of the trust. It will be a very significant rise for Mr. Noel Tata, also who's been involved across businesses with respect to the Tata Group. He's been with the Tata Group of companies for over 4 decades. But the question is, what is the significance of Tata Trust with respect to the sprawling conglomerate that is Tata Sons? Varun Dubey, my colleague, is joining in to explain the shareholding structure and the trust's role. Varun, take it away.
Definitely. To understand who's going to control the overall Tata Group, it is important to understand what is the overall structure of Tata Group. So if you look, majority of the listed companies or other companies are actually controlled by Tata Sons. But who controls Tata Sons? So Tata Sons is actually controlled by Tata Trust because they have around 66% holding. Other majority holders are Shapoorji Pallonji Group with 18.4% holding, Tata Group has around 12.8% holding, and Tata Family has around 2.8% holding. So the majority holders are actually Tata Trust with a significant 66% holding. Now Tata Trust was actually set up 125 years ago, and Tata Trust has 2 board of trustees. And who are the 2 board of trustees? They are Shri Ratan Tata Trust and Shri Dorabji Tata Trust. Now both of these trusts, if you look, they have around 13 trustees. So the Tata Trust has around 13 trustees, and among these 13 trustees, there are 5 trustees who actually overlap in both the main trust. Who are the 13 trustees? It's Vijay Singh, former Defence Secretary. You have Venu Srinivasan, who is in automobile industry. Noel Tata, Mehli Mistry, in fact, director of Mehli Pallonji Group. So these are all the prominent people who are a part of this trust. And if you look, the chairman of the trust is actually elected by a majority consent among the trustees, and an executive committee has actually been formed to look after the functioning of the overall Tata Trust. And currently, if you look, before it was Shri Ratan Tata sir, who was the chairman of this executive committee. Now it is important to see that who will be the chairman of the executive committee after Sir Ratan Tata passing away, because that would be the person who would be chairing whole the Tata Group and the Tata Trust, and the Tata Trust is the major shareholder in the Tata Sons with a 66% holding. So it's an important update. We'll keep a watch on it.
Absolutely, Varun, thank you very much for bringing us all of those details. So that key meeting currently underway to finalize a successor of Tata Trust, and Noel Tata's name is the front runner so far as the succession planning is concerned. We'll of course be getting you all of those updates whenever new news trickles in. But the big question is, why is Noel Tata the key contender as the chairman, and what role will Mehli Mistry play in the trust? We caught up with a whole host of voices from the industry, while the likes of HP Ranina, Shailesh, Hari Bhakti and Sohail said to understand how decision-making is all set to unfold and what will be the biggest change at the conglomerate. Let's listen into snippets of those conversations that we had just a short while back.
18 or 19% holding of Shapoorji Pallonji Group is the largest group. But the Tata Trust today obviously controlling the interests of the Tata Sons. And if I only bring to your notice the decision of the Supreme Court of India when this matter was finally resolved, where they say that the minority shareholders have really no role to play. And if the Tata Trust, who own more than 60% in Tata Sons, will be the decisive force, and that the directors of Tata Sons should give full credence and work in harmony with the wishes of the Tata trustees. So I would like you to bring this very important decision given by Chief Justice Sharan Bobde when he resolved this dispute between Tatas and Shapoorji Pallonji Group, saying that Shapoorji Pallonji Group are not even entitled to a seat on the board, though they may have a 20% holding, because this is a private company. It's only in the case of a publicly listed company that the minority shareholders have a right to a seat on the board. So in view of this judgment, I think the Tata Trust will continue to play a dominant role because they are the major shareholders in Tata Sons.
My own information and my wish and my prayer is that Noel is nominated as the next chairman of the Tata Trust. I think he is fully deserving of it. He has shown an absolutely exemplary conduct. The way he appears in meetings, the attention that he gives, the freedom that he gives, the manner in which he conducts himself, and the way he respects people around him is just so exceptional that I think he would be an absolutely fantastic leader. It's a very subtle play of power. The person who drives the trust has the ultimate power. And in situations where there is extreme cultural or any other big issue that needs to be protected, the person who has command and control over the trust calls the shots. And that is why today's succession decision will be very, very, very important. So it's like the lender of last resort. It is the Reserve Bank of India equivalent in terms of power dynamics.
I see no issue in that, because please remember that Noel has served on the House of Tata for years, and I think it'll be a logical step forward. And he's got great compatriots, people like Mehli, Mistry, and who also had long associations. Mehli's been a long-standing friend, confidant, close aide of Ratan Tata. I think it's marvelous because in the chairman of Tata Sons, N. Chandrasekaran, we have an outstanding professional leading the group, and the trust will be led by Noel Tata, or maybe led by Noel Tata. And if that happens, which it should, it'll be outstanding. I don't see any problem there.
All right. So experts, of course, weighing in on succession planning that is currently underway at the Tata Group. Meanwhile,
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.